Multiple enemies. How will I cope? Goodbye. Ooh! Timing did not work out. Ow! That hurt. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. There we go. Vitality is always a good start for leveling. Maybe put a few points into that. And we'll need some base level amount of strength and dex just for our actual anything to work, really. Yeah, more vitality. It's fine. The sheer role that just having a big health bar can play and you being able to survive in this game is so big. Are these actual people's characters, I wonder? I do wonder if they changed it so it'll actually show people's characters or not. I think the bonfire always showed people's real characters, but they're the white phantom things you see just pacing around. I think there was always like 3 of them, like a tank guy, and a thief guy, and a spellcaster. And it was just 3 dudes repeating over and over again. That might have been a different Dark Souls too, though, I don't know. Hey there. Oh wow. That actually worked out. Hey there. I am, oh wow, there it goes. It's kind of incredible how easy this part is. Ah, rude. Oh shit. Oops. See. I meant to swing my axe and just forgot, basically. Like, I went through the pain of struggling through this part and parts of it feeling impossible. And I'm like, this is so rudimentary nowadays. Hey there. Hey, buddy. Ow. That was rude. Nope. No healing. The Estus Flask, an undead favorite. That's what he called it. And there's another undead using it. Hey, buddy. Oh yeah? There we go. I was like, there's a jumping attack in here. A kick is not the right move.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale. Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave. Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all. Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all.
Yeah, skip dialogue? Huh. The residence key. 1,000 souls. How will I part with such a grand total?
What a waste of time. Go and...
Oops. Oh, you can't skip dialogue. I love the voice acting. They're really doofy. The items are not auto-adding to my bar. That's great news. Thank you for not doing that. I mean that sincerely. Thank you for not auto-adding items to my bar. I dislike that in like every member of this series and genre. Just because there's so many random crap items you pick up that are so irrelevant to what you're doing. And I'm just never ready for them. That's 2,000. Is that all I have right now? I probably should have not leveled up and done this first.
Oh, you again. I hope you've brought plenty of souls.
Did they go with that tone of voice because he's missing his nose? Residence key. Yes. Bottomless box. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Repair box is significantly more expensive, actually. So now I have storage at my bonfire, which is great, and I can open up all any of the local doors that are attached to that particular door at the very least. That particular key. I think he also, yeah, he sells guidance soapstones for messages and a few other things. Should only be used with the greatest of caution. The dried finger. Allows you to summon a third phantom, but also bad things happen. So many bad things. Was that in this game before? I don't.
Thank you kindly.
I genuinely don't remember. I never used or even really noticed the dried finger, if I remember correctly, until like Dark Souls 3. So I don't know which game started it. But I got some mileage out of that when I got to the PvP zones and started screwing around. It's like, oh yeah? These zones are defended by a covenant? What if I summon even more dudes? I'll create a local war. It's really fun when you just have a bunch of people invading to kill you and a bunch of people... Like, you have the people that are invading to kill you just in general, then there's the people that are invading you because you're in a zone, then there's the people that you summon to help you, and then there's the people that are also being counter-summoned to help you because of the invaders. And just all of those different layers of nonsense going on until you have 6 people all fighting each other and you're not even really taking part. You're just kind of watching as people fight over the fate of your world. And you become an NPC in your own universe. I love that shit. Wait, where was the hanging dudes? Did I miss them? Did I miss them? Or am I thinking of a different spot? I might be thinking of a different spot. There's the guys that are hanging off the cliff and they climb up to get ya. Because they're gonna get ya. How do you jump? Oops. Okay, it's still double tap B. I can totally make this jump! Yeah. Do I hear a sparkly? I've had a few instances where I think I hear a sparkle lizard. Hey there. Crossbow. Oh yeah, there's more down. Oh yeah, that's where the... down that side was where the... Oh, the barrels! And that's how you get to the other path too. Okay. That's where the crawly bit was. Need fatty. That's just rude, frankly. I can't land on anyone from here. I don't need to. Pachoing. Oh, well that's intensely disappointing. Oh, Jesus! That did not account for recovery time there. None of you saw that. None of you saw that. It's a good thing there's no audience. Otherwise, people might know. Yeah, here's where it is. Huh? Okay, who's throwing? Who's throwing? Okay, they're climbing up. Who's throwing things at me? I guess it's just someone who can't reach me from here anyway. Hey, buddy. Come on over here. No? Aw. Dang it. I was hoping to plunging attack, but he wouldn't come over. I always think that's gonna break. Ooh! Someone's got poise. I guess that's... Well, I guess if they don't get stunned mid-attack, that's actually called hyper armor. Is more accurate. Hey there. Buddy. Oop. How you doing? I can do that too. Yeah, we're playing games. Oh, there it is. Look at them. Look at them. Huh. Didn't really pan out how I hoped it would. Huh. Alright. My pyromancy ambushes are really not panning out. It's really... it's embarrassing. Don't look. Hehehe. Oh, that's where they give you iframes. They give them iframes in the moment they plant their feet for a second there. Weird. Is that the lower undead burg? Or is that a placeholder zone? I don't know. It looks weirdly low detail. I think it might be a placeholder, like, hey, look, there's technically castle over there, but it's not actually... Whoa. Who died now? Oh, crap. How did I miss that item? I'm making fools of myself. I literally was like, at the beginning, I'm probably not going to explore too much, because, you know, I already kind of know where stuff is, right? But, like, poking back through these areas is just inherently entertaining. Oh, this way. So, like, immediately, any attempts to say that I'm going to do otherwise are moot, because I'm immediately poking in all the different corners. Oh yeah, the weird... that weirdness, where that staircase is just blocked entirely. The funny thing is I don't even care about the items I'm picking up. There's not even a moment where I'm like, oh, that thing, and oh goodness, all these things. They're so important to my journey. Collectively, I'll look at my inventory later and be like, oh yeah, I've got some hard souls. And a couple of antidotes or whatever. But a lot of the items are inconsequential or build irrelevant or something. Whoop! R.I.P. little buddy. Oh, go down. Yeah! Oh, the best. Going into this, basically my only rules really for this playthrough are no summoning and no rapier. Mainly because I'm just tired of the comments. Just so tired of the comments about those things, so we'll just not do those. It's also, I have what's interesting to me is that there are multiple bosses in here I'm afraid to fight. In particular, there's Ornstein and Smo, and there's, 4 kings. I still have them built up in my head as being these terrifyingly, impossibly difficult fights. Just like how... But like I don't know how it's gonna pan out, because like, I probably spent more time on Fume Knight than anything else, period. Like, I spent an incredible amount of time fighting Fume Knight. And then when I came back next playthrough, I beat Fume Knight on my first try. I was baffled. I was like, how did that even happen? So I don't know if ONS and 4 Kings are even going to be hard, and that's really weird to think about. But like, all I know is I have them built up in my head as being these grand challenges that I'm intimidated by going into this playthrough. Like, I've beaten so many other things, though. Once I've beaten them in this playthrough, though, if they do prove to be, just another boss, and not that big of a deal, then what's going to happen is that then the one big scary remaining thing for me is going to be Ludwig. Because I still haven't refought Ludwig, and I'm terrified to. I don't know if I could no! I don't know if I could emotionally take it to fight Ludwig again. It took so much out of me. Alright, so our first death of the run is a result of the lack of omnidirectional rolling. I was like, well, I was like, oh, I can go around him right there. And I rolled forward. I wanted to roll kind of like along the platform's direction. And instead I rolled in a completely absurd direction right off the cliff. Which is not technically the direction I was pressing, but when you only have 4 directions you can roll in, it was the closest one. So I'm gonna have to watch out for that shit. Hey there. Hey there. Oh, you just want a little attention, a little scritch under the neck, under the chin, under the neck. What? Ooh, that's a real shield. Can I actually wield it though? Yes, I can wield it. It's a 93% physical reduction. It is like a real shield. Still no 100% though. No 100% block shield available yet. There's a few things I'll have to Google just to remind myself, like, what is the equip load limits before you do bad rolling and stuff like that, they keep changing them every game, which makes it way harder to remember them. Hey, buddy. You're lucky I can't lock onto you, or I'd throw something back. Yeah, I would. Oh, you kids keep having fun. Oh boy, 3 at once. Okay. Ow. Okay. Hey there. It occurs to me I may not want to be using my fireballs because I could be using them against the boss. I've got to remember, this is the Taurus Demon goddamn gauntlet. Which is a big deal. I think that I see this as being the first big... I see this as the big first breaking point for new players. Because you're expected to defeat so many enemies back to back in a continuous chain in tight areas where even if you think that, even if it crosses your mind to try to run past them, it's actually not always the easiest thing because there's so many packed together. Leading up to a boss that's relatively aggressive and high damage and problematic. Nowadays, he's really elementary and simple in his moveset, and it's kind of not a big deal, but this breaks people. I've had multiple sessions where I sit down with somebody, and I'm like, hey, you want to learn how to play Dark Souls? And they cannot get to the Taurus Demon, and then whenever they reach him, he's impossible. And they're like, this game sucks, this is bullshit. And this is the first big test, in a lot of ways. And there's dickish stuff here. You have to run past that pathway as firebombs are thrown at you to go into a room with 3 enemies at once, one of which has a shield, and the other 2 of which have high damage, aggressive weapons, for this zone at least. We've gone past the point of having a bunch of flailing jackasses that barely move, and now everything's actually trying to kill you. Albeit, not very well. Ow. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. There you go. We have fun here. Hey, how you doing? No? No. No. Alright, you won't die from that. Shit. Ow! Rude. How dare you? Do you know who I am? I'm not the guy with the lemons. Sorry. Have I ever been here before? Fatty ahead. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to be here, but it exists. Ta-da! Well, here's a reason to be here. Whee! There we go. My poor healing supply. Oh, he came all the way back. Or never chased me, I guess. See ya! Yeah. Anyone here? I genuinely don't know. I actually don't have the best memory for some of these little interconnected spots around here. Hey there. Anyone want an aggro? Would you like to aggro? How about you, little buddy? No? Could hop down, but then I'm just kind of trapping myself needlessly. Always have an escape route. If you can't backtrack safely, well, you kind of deserve what you get at that point. Oh! That's what I was going for. Stop your blocking. Hey. Hey. Try to snipe me on the back. This is kind of... Huh. You walk that way, you get shot in the back by an arrow, you then have a chance to go back up here and deal with him. It is kind of like a practice, in a way, for the idea that's going to be expressed during the Taurus Demon boss fight, but I don't know if that would reasonably be understood by most players, necessarily. Ah? There might be a little bit of an opaque idea. Ow! I didn't appreciate that. Not one bit. Yous are getting punished. Rude. Alright, well now I'm just taking damage. I'm actually eating into my supply. Let's just commit. This is a great idea. This is just go all in. No, not right now. I can come back. But I'd rather not do that right now. You... Hey there. I can't see shit, but I assume it's working out. Yeah. Oh, there he goes. There goes Ragdollin. Yeah, he's stuck on me. Anyone up here? Yeah, not yet. Not time for that particular path yet, but call me in the morning, you know. I'm on the wrong floor, aren't I? You're over here. Is it specifically this barrel? Oh yeah, it is. Hey there. Oh shit. God damn it. Oh, that was not a great view all around. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just take care of this preemptively. Hey friends. It's rude. Very rude. Not exactly breaking bread, are we? Let's see. Can you slide down ladders? Nope. Get used to ladders that go this rate. I thought you could. Wait, no, I thought you could slide down ladders. Let's try again. Maybe it just wasn't inputting or something. What? Really? I thought sliding down ladders was what caused the bug with DS Fix where you'd fall through the floor in the previous version. Hey, buddy. Hey, friendo. How you doing? Getting comfy? That is a stock sound I've heard a few times. Ow. Yee-hee-hee-hee. That is not a lot of damage. Oh, really? Oh. See, that's just disappointing. Oh, really? It's kind of like awkwardly bumping into me and dealing damage that way. Hey there. Are you feeling a burning in your gooch? Would you like to have that checked out by Dr. Science? By Dr. Science. I'm gonna be in trouble here. Ow. Son of a bitch. That hurt. Whee! Hey there. Should really be two-handing this, admittedly. Oh, did he just stun? I think he got staggered. That's fun. You're fun. Also, you're dead. R.I.P. R.I.P. fun dead guy. Knew thee well. And then your grand reward for that big gauntlet with so many enemies attacking you in large groups, often with ambushing projectile attacks and blindsided attacks. is you go over here and you... Hello? You go over here and you turn the corner and you get burned fucking alive by a blindside attack that you really just won't reasonably see coming. It's a very polite game that treats you nicely. It's a happy game where you get to feel happy when you play it. Ah,
hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Oh, hello.
so grossly incandescent. It's an interesting approach to trying to explain how this universe can work and how games like this can have campaigns where you're a character that does stuff but other NPCs exist at all. Because like we're going through these zones and they are just filled with countless foes, and you can't go 5 minutes, or you barely go 5 steps without being attacked by another hollow and another problem, and everything you face seems like you're defeating it and clearing that zone of that problem. Like, there goes that boss, there goes that barrier, there goes that dragon, and yet there's other people around here that are supposed to be doing things somehow. And so they say, they come up with this excuse that time is convoluted and our worlds come in and out of touch with each other. So he's essentially the protagonist of his own single-player RPG, just like I am, and our worlds sort of Venn diagram into each other for a bit, and then split again periodically. And that's how we can sometimes interact, but still have a world and foes to face. That instead of me just killing everything and nobody else doing anything, which is what the actual thing is that you see most of the time. Let's see the bloodstain. Ah. Son of a bitch, it comes way back. Really? That's just kind of douchey. Fuck it! Hey, bye. See you later. Bye-bye. No time for that right now. Is the guy attacking me from downstairs right now? How does he even see me? Did I imagine being able to slide down ladders? It won't work. I can't do it. Look at those little bracelets on my hands. Time to do a bit more leveling. I'm very self-conscious of my tiny bar there. We'll probably go strength to an extent. Well, what does my axe currently say, by the way? If I remember correctly, your pyromancies straight up don't even scale. I think your pyromancies, the whole point is that they just do whatever they do magic-wise. You have to level up the pyromancy flame itself, which we can't do yet. But going into strength generally makes sense. My axe scales better with strength. I've played a number of dex characters in the past, so strength is a good way to go this time around, I think. But also, I could also go with... I could level strength and dexterity somewhat equally if I want to, and go with some of those weapons that scale with both pretty well. The main thing is I believe we want more... Yeah, attunement is how you get more spell slots. That'll be the way to go if I want to be able to actually cast more than like one spell, which is also irrelevant now when I don't have more than one spell to equip.